boy KBJ. We out here doing the damn thing. Man, let's get this show on the road. We go through another update. Then another update. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Very annoying. But we are in the building to do our thing. Oh my goodness. Hold on. What up? What up? What up? You already know it is. It's your boy KBJ. We out here doing the damn thing. And no, we are not here to chit chat that much or anything like that. We are here to have a good time for a long time. No freaky, as well as uh that sounded so crazy. Let me say it again. What up? What up? What up? You already know it is. It's your boy KBJ. We out here doing the damn thing. Um, I think after this video, I think I will be changing the name into like I am KBJ underscore GT for game time or WMA. We make adjustments GT because they're very important to honor my brother legacy, my boy Sam, the man Miller. Rest in peace. I miss him a lot. Um, been gone for over a year, some change, But one thing that he loved a lot was this like video games, in particular college football, in particular other games and everything. He had played Madden as well. He had on his up and down with it, but at the same time, like I said, man, gone, never forgotten. That's my guy. This was actually his first favorite team when I met him before he became a Cardinal fan. So, other than that, if y'all don't know the rules, here are the rules of the A through Z series. We're going to play with every team playbook. Um, and go on from there, see how many wins we get, how many losses we get, but also gameplay wise and everything like that. We're about to have us a good time. And I mean a good time. We're going to have us a good goddamn time. So let's get it, man. Colts got some underrated players on defense in particular. So let's get this show on the road, man. Doom, 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 wait. Doom, 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 wait. Doom, doom, doom. We go. Oh, I'll just make sure I got this. All right. All right. All right. I don't know what's up going on with this right here, but it's all good. It's all good. So weird that this open. But good news, I do have my microphone. My microphone did come in the mail not that long ago, so I got the pug. Is this buck? Is this whatever? I don't know how to say it right, but we got this new microphone. Just need to stand and everything, and then we're gonna be on and popping in a minute. So
EA Sports coverage of
I
the
had to get a wire.
NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of
Okay.
Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about set for football, Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And they will not.
I'm just not doing this shit. No. Yeah, I get why people are doing it, but I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
Get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Now Rodgers. He finds Austin complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Johnson running right.
Good job.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Neville Gallimore showing off a bit on that nice stop.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 3rd down and 1.
12 yards on the play.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Tackle there by Nick Cross.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Rodgers.
Come on.
It's caught. It's Austin left side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan right there. I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
Get on, man.
That's a good job there by the corner. We
Get on.
talk about this a lot. That
You too.
corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Good job.
Pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
My
Left
God.
side here taken in by
Okay.
Metcalf.
That's bullshit,
And he was
bro.
trying to get to the marker. Gonna depend on
Almost
the spot,
got
but
it.
I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making. I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Got him with the dot.
Downfield, it's Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 77 yards. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
The
game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
That's our first fucking
It almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Give me the right guy.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
That's fucking.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers.
Now Rodgers. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now the
Go fumble.
loose, and the Colts pick it
Let's
up.
go, baby.
And he'll get
Good
this
hit.
one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you got to take care of the rock.
Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Second down, another run with Taylor.
Get off me. Get down to the
Here, down to the 43-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock.
I'm on
Second
YouTube,
quarter,
nephew.
7-0 ball game.
I'm on YouTube.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Jones.
Oh my God, I hate this game. Like, come on, bro.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, they're on the wrong end of the score.
Yeah, you gotta stop doing that, bro.
It's like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
But you let him catch that. You get what I'm saying? Like, make that make sense.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Give me that. Come on, bro. Like, these threes are terrible.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Rodgers.
Like this shit's just getting out.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Quick. Come on, Sauce. Get that.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Rodgers going to throw. Got his man. It's Gainwell. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 17-yard line.
That's another Steelers.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
What up?
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Chris Boswell to kick
So
off
not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Colts.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing Jones.
And he get that. Come on, bro.
intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes left side.
Unbelievable.
And he will be brought down on what will
Like,
be the final play.
let me get the fucking ball. Like, come on. Like, he's open.
Ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Brings up second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27, Jones.
Come on, man. That shit is way.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the Colts first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
To throw once more on second and 10. Jones. He'll get this off to Taylor. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And
that will be
again.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Rodgers.
Give me. I'm about to. Man.
It's intercepted.
No time.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
The first run for the backup, Abdullah. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now it's the backup, Rivers. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 14-7.
Steelers 7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
12 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
That's another Steelers.
Rodgers now to throw. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
26.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
And
His man is caught for
I,
the Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6 coming up. They run once more with Taylor. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's Jones.
No.
Throw, but incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Rodgers to throw. That's to his running back, Gainwell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 26.
Now Rodgers. Finding Washington.
Hey, bro, he's not
He
fast.
takes us beyond the 35
Like that,
before
bro.
going out of bounds. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Able to find Thielen. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
2 yards on the
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
39-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Get 300, 319.
Back to throw, Rodgers.
Bro, come on, bro. These plays are so easy to
The Steelers
read.
signal for the second
That's
of
all
their
it is.
timeouts.
It's like, come on.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10.
To throw is Rodgers.
My God,
It's
bro.
caught. It's Austin left side. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
20, 319.
Rodgers again now. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts
It's now 2nd and
as the clock
19.
stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell.
Oh, he missed. What the fuck just happened?
Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So it's the Steelers who will have the first chance to go down and score here in overtime as we are back underway. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Bruh. Wow, moving like that.
Incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The same play. Y'all got me. I swear to you.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for us Steelers.
And again, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's
like, it don't matter how you throw the ball with him. It just doesn't matter. That should make no sense.
Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
I swear you got
that actually listened in history.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And fighting down inside the 25. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Look at
He'll
that.
be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here on first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to get this
how
all
is
the way
how
down
is
inside
these
the
guys getting
35.
faster?
Operating out
You know what I'm
of
saying?
Steeler
But I
territory
can't go
now.
like
Here's
get the
first
fuck
and
out of
10
here.
at the 34.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Throwing Jones. A short one
That
there,
bro,
caught
EA,
by Warren.
EA, I gotta fix that. Like,
He's a rookie, and you
like,
don't
bro,
wanna
he
get
pressed the
hung up
button
on
and
the
he
word
died.
potential.
That should be.
But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
It's second and inches. At the Steelers' 20.
Now Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. Operating from the gun, Jones.
And you see a little pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down.
Look at that.
Jones.
How?
And he's going to
How?
get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Brings up third down.
Now Jones wants to change it up. To throw is Jones. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for two here.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jones goes right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for two to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Oh, nice move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Charles, he's now over 400 yards passing in this one. It feels like he has a zillion completions. Just a very memorable effort from a guy that we thought could be in line for a big game, and he has exceeded our expectation.
That he has, and I'm not really surprised at all because when you look at this offensive unit, they are loaded across the board. And, of course, the guy throwing them, he's a big-time player himself. They brought it from start to finish and really helped get the better of the opposing secondary.
Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Yeah.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Give me that.
Oh, and it's
I know
intercepted.
it. Stupid ass bitch.
Ty Blackman's got it.
Fuck.
And he will bring it back.
Stupid ass bitch. I know he was trying to do that. I had it in my head. He gonna hit me with that goddamn ankle. I swear I did. I swear I did. I swear I did. Stupid ass bitch. Who the fuck? Like, who does that? Oh, that was a good game. Stupid ass bitch. You saw that, Drake? Commanders now. Oof. Damn. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I'm at 81 still. Huh. '92. Hall of Famer. Damn.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Hey! Yeah. Report!
First down throw for Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels from the pistol. Hits him on the in route. And he takes it up and across midfield in the Ravens territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Steady.
Third and short, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He connects downfield. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Daniels throwing on third. This is hauled in by Samuel. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Washington
Mustang 19.
Commanders first down. First and
Buffalo
goal at the
18.
3-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive.
Just keep it.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
I'm ready. What? Ready. Hey, report. Report.
Lamar now from the gun.
Come on,
And he's
bro.
not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage,
Good job.
too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Another run for Henry. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready. You. Hey. Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done.
How does he get open?
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown.
Unbelievable.
There are a couple different
Let
ways
that be
now.
that.
You can win
Let
on
them
the
be
fly
them,
route.
they
You can just
catch
run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Let that be that.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it.
He went through my man body. He just went through my man body.
It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this up with Eckler.
Like, bro, like, y'all got this. Don't make this shit up. Don't let him go through my man body like that. Jesus.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, here's Daniels. A lot of mess on the move here. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Report.
From the gun, Jackson.
Come on, bro. He's doing jump pass.
Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You know, Jay, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Report. Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
180! Hey, middle.
Running back sent in motion.
180! Right shot!
Now Jackson on third down.
I'm about to say, come on, bro.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut pressure.
Oh, my God.
And he'll get them enough for first down.
Stop it. EA.
The only
Please.
it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
36-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 14. And the Ravens first down.
Hey, report.
Now it's Jackson.
Yeah.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
A loss
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Looking now from the gun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long.
Let's go, baby.
The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this.
Look at that. Look at that.
This is Cox.
Look at that, bro.
He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Baltimore.
First down, here's Lamar.
Look at that. How's he getting open, bro? Like, y'all gotta make that make sense.
12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down, Ravens.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again.
Look at that.
He's got it. It's in close. And he's to the
Like the
5
same
before
fucking
going
play.
out of bounds.
You tell me I
like
can't
these
stop.
results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Jackson's going to throw again.
This is some bullshit, bro. The same plays. They keep giving me the wrong guy in the switch. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no way, bro. It's comprehension like a motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing?
As it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that
Every
one flies
time.
right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing on first down. Daniels. Flush out out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. New set of downs from 37.
18, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Daniels on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels.
Oh, I thought I
This
caught
one falls
it.
incomplete.
I swear to
So
God.
we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now they have 3rd and short. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. So they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Moody knocks it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Ali to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. Go.
Daniels. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now, Daniels.
Hurts.
Nice gain left side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this
that
is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection.
Yeah, he's sticking with it.
QBs and tight ends and the best of them,
because that 3 safety shit ain't always going to work.
From the 39.
Viking 18. Warriors 7. Cup 19. Cup 19.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels.
Okay.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Again, Daniels to the air.
EA got to stop that. EA has to stop that, bro.
Incomplete.
I am inside position. Tight end against a corner that's not even playing his natural
So
position.
10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket.
He ain't got to stop that, man.
The catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Report. Hey, report. 13.
Lamar now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Jackson now on 3rd.
He caught that. He ain't got to stop that. Oh,
He's
my
all the way
God.
across
There's
midfield,
no
down
way.
inside that 45-yard
There is no
line.
way.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play.
Yeah, it's just like they. Oh,
Solid gain
my
there,
God.
Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
So you just telling
And
me
he'll
he's
pick
going
up
to do the same
enough to
plays
move
over
the
and
chains.
over. Like, I know these plays.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So we're through 3 here. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Matthews has it, working downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Sit up!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
10 more yards. Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 2
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens now lead by 10. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's looking deep once again. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Malachi starts on the coverage.
Let's go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back in touchback territory. They're going to be at the 20.
That was game.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from Lambeau. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
On the double.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Well, I'm going to air this out to start. Finds a man right side. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready. Yellow, 40. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Ready, ready.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone now.
Good.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it up.
Is he gone? Yes.
He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Trouble, 38. Here we go. Ready?
Love back to it after the pick. That's reeled in
That's all
by
he
Jaden Reed.
This hurts. Okay.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
97.
Love out of the shotgun. Has it to his back here.
Hey.
Oh, he lost the
Hey, bro, like, that's all
but
thing
he
you're doing.
bounces
is
out of
working,
bounds,
bro.
so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Love from the gun.
Just give me 30
And
right
he's gonna
there.
be drugged
Stop
down.
it.
Looks like that's
Stop
that
it, EA.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for a Packers first down. First
Hey, he know it, too.
at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37.
Needle blue. Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Slide blue. Ready?
Love with it on 1st down. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's impressive.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Look at
Gets it
that.
downfield.
Oh,
On target to
my
Watson.
God.
He
Yeah.
will not score, but that does set him up with 1st
Oh, my
and goal,
God,
less
bro.
than a yard away from the
God,
end
play a
zone.
vert, bitch. I mean, like, come on, bro. He did that. So far, everything's been vert.
I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys have great anticipation.
Hey, bro, that's all they have been doing is vert. That's his first run play.
Able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys.
Shotgun now for Love. That
Let me
one's
get that guy.
incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Blue. 52 blue. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Into the
He
end zone
got
he
that.
goes.
Come on,
Touchdown,
EA.
Green Bay. The Packers cut it to a lone points on the scoreboard. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Okay, receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
And this is Cup, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little run-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
That's good for Cowboys. First down.
First down, here's Dak. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. It's a gain
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. The Packers on top early. Will return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah, here we go. 40. We'll go 46. We'll go 46. 46.
Back to the air, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
40. Under.
Throwing again, Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
Kill. 40. Switch. Hey. We'll go 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. This is thrown towards a defender instead.
Oh, that match
He's the
went
one who makes the play
perfectly.
on football.
That was
That's what this
match.
offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again is Dak. Drops this one down here for Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Wide eight. We're going to 54. Wide eight.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide eight. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight. 47. 26.
Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle.
Yeah.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead.
Let's go.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Return starts from the goal line.
Ah,
and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 50, green, 6, mega. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10.
Ah, come on.
Gets his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Thrown on 1st down. Love.
Just verts. It just verts. It just verts.
And they do get him down, but the
Like, bro,
damage is
the
done.
nigga has
Gets
no
down
skills.
inside the
Can I
35-yard
please get a
line.
pick?
A 28-yard
Can I
pickup
please
there.
get the reaction that
That's
I
good for a
need?
Green Bay
Please.
1st down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Going deep here for the end zone.
Thank you.
Again, it
come
looks
on,
like a
bro.
pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Yellow.
Man in motion here.
Drill green. Ready?
Loves to throw again.
Come on. No.
This
Oh,
one found by
he
defender
pushed me
instead
away.
and knocked away. Back-to-back
It's all
passes
verts.
failing to connect, Brock. It's
It's
3rd
all
down.
fucking verts.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Down. Black, 95. Blue striker. Red, yellow. Tag.
To the air on third and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Needle, blue. Hut.
Fourth down, here's Love.
If you caught that,
And
like,
this is
come
gonna get them all
on.
the way into the red zone. He's taken
Come
down
on,
at the
EA,
13-yard
bro.
line.
Like, that shit just does not
The
make
Packers trying to
no
hurry to the
sense.
line.
Packers first down. First and 10 at the 13.
And again, Love.
They just don't make no sense, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Like, it's nothing but verts.
Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Claw. Ready, ready.
Flying forward on the ground.
Like, it's nothing but verts and shit. It should you get tied.
At the last moment.
I had 2 picks of that fucking drive, bro.
2-point conversion. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yeah! Hey, 47. Under. 26.
Here's Prescott, first and 10.
EA, stop giving them a chance just to get together. That shit don't make no sense.
Look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
26.
He'll throw it. Taking a shot deep here.
My bro.
He's got it at the 30. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Dallas.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gotta give him a fucking chance, too.
For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Thank you, bitch.
And his
Fuck.
kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Offside. Offside. He's gonna give me an offside. Dirty bitch. Let's go.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Bounce.
And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 4-8. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 26.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! 1-8. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. 1-8. 26.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they let a big hit on him.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Come on, man. Alrighty, you fucking quit.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
I'm going to try to play this game. All right. I got to try this game. Listen. Wait. I got it.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. On the return, Malik Washington. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's Tua to open with a throw.
Yeah.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back.
Wow.
Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
What?
And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get the two, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Washington now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have a Dolphin Browns first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. Look at the big man go. And he will get into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh! And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Sanders now off the bootleg. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another Browns first down.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6. They run it once more with Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Ready?
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders.
My God. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all gotta cover.
Big gain on that one. Great way for them
Jesus
to end this
Christ,
opening
bro.
quarter.
Where's the pressure?
Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. It's a gift to Judkins, heading right, and he'll get about 5.
Judkins, the ball carrier. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. It's a pickup.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's into the end zone. Blake Whiteheart. Touchdown, Browns.
We're not going to cover, huh?
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down. No. Boyd takes this to the other side of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And he will score again. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Now Shador on first down. He'll let one go down the middle.
Bro, there's no way.
This will be
Like, come on,
incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Ready up from the 39. They come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run straight ahead with
Fumble. God damn, that was me.
Puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Oh my goodness.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact.
Come on.
And he will score! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. That is.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Downfield for Njoku. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays.
Come on.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked up
Let's
by the
go.
rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field.
Bitch ass nigga.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play, and McCarthy to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly. Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy.
Oh, my God.
Tight end Hawkinson. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
16 yards. And the Vikings march First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there.
He's trying so hard just to keep. He's trying to confuse me with this thing.
To him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
To the air once more is McCarthy.
Oh.
One down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time, and it's going to be third down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy.
Okay.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy.
Good job.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy.
Yes. How fucking time.
Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 21 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. This time the
How is that blitz coming in?
more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down, taking a shot downfield for Smith.
How's that blitz coming in? It's the same shit right there. Okay.
In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
63.
1st and 10 at the 19.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one's incomplete. The defender
Catch that.
right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run. It's Barkley.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
You on left. Hey,
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles.
A 31-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He'll get that out to Barkley. He's got room to roam. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of
that is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, 70. Good, set. Stop.
Throwing is Hurts. Plus to his right. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now 3rd and goal coming up. It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Yeah. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Finding space at the 40. That one flips the field. Big chunk play as he goes out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And that is not going to work.
Bro was really throwing to McCarthy. Like, legitimately. Like, what the fuck you doing? Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver.
Here we go.
And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, here we go.
Now Penix to the air right away. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 25.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Penix. And
damn.
Off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. 3 and out. 4th down.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 45 yards. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Broncos nothing. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
Stay in the lane.
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be caught by Sutton. Loose inside the 30. Cortland Sutton.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's not often that we see
What the fuck was that?
end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
When you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do
Oh,
you
you
get
don't
maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the
Yes,
last part is exactly
dumbass.
right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Got to be careful here. Backed up this deep on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On the bootleg, it's Penix.
Good catch.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
All right.
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
No.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Falcon first down.
Penix to the air once more. Short throw caught by Pitts. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Hand off to Robinson.
Don't try to say I'm running. Nigga, I'm in the game real quick. Let's go. I'm literally in the second quarter. You gotta wait till like after the game. Time about those guys.
Because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the
All right, bet. What do you think? Which guy? I
tackle up front, and then
I
maybe
didn't
a
know.
guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a
All right, bet.
linebacker. That's when you have success running the football.
That is caught. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 7. First down, Falcons.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll throw with Penix. And that was going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive.
What up, what up?
A chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down.
This game. That's all I'm on
gear
YouTube.
up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
No, you good, you good.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's
Got me.
out wide
Yeah.
here for Robinson.
Woo, gone. Yes, he's
Down
gone.
the right
Big Booty
sideline.
Judy, I'm on the way with the touchdown.
Falcons.
Lord have mercy.
Robinson,
Right.
66 yards. And the Falcons go up by
He's
2
sleep.
touchdowns.
Yeah, what time she took it at? 4?
Well,
3?
he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers. To the right, yep. Chill. Hey, Sean.
In motion right goes Sutton. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 78 yards. And the Broncos are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To the air, Penix. And his pass incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Looking to throw, Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Sanders. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. To throw is Nix. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Robinson up the middle. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's 3rd and 10. Now Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it 21-8.
Broncos 8.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. A solid stiff arm. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Nix looking to throw again. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw caught by Pitts. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards now.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
At their own 19-yard line.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them? Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
21. Just yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air.
And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action now. Herbert pushed out to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
Hampton trying to work inside. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Conklin goes in motion. No play fake. Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go with Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Shotgun now for Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Will Disley, the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
It's a gain of 5.
We are through 1. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get set, get set. Watch out, stop.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Watch out.
Back to the air again is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That one good for 29.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Right there, baby.
Yellow.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
The biggest element on a lot of these explosive runs, Mike, is can the running back make the first guy miss? That's exactly what he was able to do here, and it led to a big game.
On first down, right back to Hampton. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Hey, ram.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Catch made there by Allen. And the Chargers are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On third down, it's Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 49. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Outside.
From the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Justin Avoigbe in there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Right there. H-Rail, hold it. Outside. Up.
Again, it's McCaffrey. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
It's a gain of 20. That's another 49er first down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
21. Love it. Left, left. 11 left. Back.
They run once more with McCaffrey. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. To the goal line and in. Hendrick Ford. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. That is into the hands of Allen downfield.
Go, 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 go. A gain of 19 yards.
It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Rat McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
On first down, it's Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 16.
On play action now. Herbert. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball,